Hey, what's going on? This is Dr. Gonzo Boogie here again, and in this video I just wanted to quickly go through all my Blade Runner VHS editions and releases, and just show the differences between the tapes. Some of them have different cuts of the movie, and some just have different artwork. And these are just all the ones that I have bought. I think there is actually more editions and releases of Blade Runner on tape, but these are just the ones that I've come across and bought. And so I thought this would make a pretty cool video, since Blade Runner is my favorite movie, and I love collecting. I love buying anything that has the Blade Runner name slapped on it, or the movie poster. It's just I love the movie. It's one of my favorite science fiction movies ever, but it's also just one of my favorite movies in general. I love everything about the movie. But just gonna go into the tapes on this video actually, and I'm sure anybody watching this has probably seen the movie anyways. But this, from what I know, is the earliest release of Blade Runner on tape from what I've picked up. I think maybe there's releases that came out before this. This one has a 1986 release date to it. So the movie came out in '82. So you know, this came out only 4 years after the movie did. So this is the earliest tape release that I have, and this is from Embassy Home Entertainment. And this is a pretty cool release. That's what they did on the back there, and I like the design of it. The like red borders and everything are pretty cool. And this is actually the theatrical cut of the movie, but it's also known as the extended cut of the theatrical cut, or the international cut, because it's like the same cut as the theatrical cut of this movie, which but it has extended gore scenes in like 2 parts of the movie, which that was the edition released internationally. And here in the United States, those gore scenes were cut a little bit, but on tape they have the full gore scenes. So if you buy the theatrical cut on tape, you're more or less getting the international cut of the movie, or just the extended cut of the theatrical cut. And the theatrical cut is a little different than the later releases, because it features a narration from Harrison Ford, which was later cut out of the movie, and the ending of the movie is changed a little bit. But other than that, both cuts of the movie, in my opinion, are just great. I like to watch both of them for their own reasons. But I actually, if I had to pick, I think I like excuse me, the original theatrical cut more than the director's cut or the final cut, but it really is hard to decide because both are just fun to watch. But this is the second edition of Blade Runner that I have on tape, and this one is dated '87, so it was released a year after this one was. And this is the same cut of the movie, the theatrical cut with the extended gore scenes. It's the same exact cut, and the tapes are almost identical. They feature pretty much the same cover. That's why I'm keeping them together if I can. Try to get the glare off there the best I can. And they feature the same cover and pretty much basically the same artwork. The top is changed. With this one was from Embassy, and this one is now from Nelson Entertainment, which I think is connected to Embassy somehow, because these packaging designs are like so similar. The sides are a little bit different, and mostly just with the logo and the barcode at the bottom. But the backs of these again are exactly the same. So pretty much just the same tape, but for a completist like me, I thought it was cool. The little differences, the font on the side is smaller on the later release of it, the Embassy, the Nelson one. And but other than that, pretty much the same. And then this is the last, from what I know, the last release of the theatrical cut on VHS. Because after this, the director's cut came out, because this tape was actually released in '92, which I think was only like a year before the director's cut of this movie was released. Because I think the Blade Runner director's cut came out in '93, if I'm right. I could be wrong with that, but I think so. But this is again the theatrical cut of the movie, or the extended gore scene cut, whatever you want to call it. But I've always really liked this edition. I own multiple copies, which is the background of this, and I love the way, just because almost every other copy you see uses the movie poster, like an alteration on the movie poster design. I like how this one is just a little different. It uses like a still shot from the movie of Harrison Ford running, which I think they're literally taking the name of the movie, Blade Runner. But I think it's cool, and it goes with the name of the movie, and it goes with the vibe of the movie. And I think it just looks cool, and I've just always liked this tape, how it looks. This edition of this movie, like this tape, was the first time I had seen the theatrical cut of the movie, because before then I'd only seen the like final cut, or the director's cut. And this really was the edition of the movie that like made me become obsessed with this movie. Because for some reason, seeing the theatrical cut of this movie really brought me like into this movie. Maybe like 100% fan, and now it's just one of my favorite movies ever. And before I had seen the theatrical cut, for some reason it was just another It was another sci-fi movie I liked, but it was never one of my very favorites. But for some reason, when I bought this on tape and watched it again, it really got me into the movie a lot. So this has always been like my favorite copy of the movie for that reason, and just because I like the way the tape looks. It looks like unique to the rest of them. Then I have two copies of the director's cut on tape. This is, from what I'm aware, the first release of the director's cut on tape, which kind of looks similar to the original release of the theatrical cut, but it looks exactly almost like the DVD release of the director's cut. And the side of this has the older Warner Brothers symbol at the top of it, and just a very cool basic black, red and white design. And my favorite colors are black, red and white, so I've always really loved the design for the Blade Runner stuff. And that's the back of it, which just looks like the director's cut back. And then this was the re-release of the director's cut on tape, which is the one that I'm sure if anybody owns this on tape, this is probably the copy you own, because this is I would say the most common copy of the movie to find on DVD and tape. And this has the red special widescreen edition border at the top, but this one is also the special widescreen edition, which is listed at the bottom, but it features pretty much the same exact design. Other than some of the fonts are changed their sizes just a little bit. And then the sides of these, the newer release features the newer Warner Brothers symbol, which I thought was just cool, having both of these together like that. And again, the backs of these just very similar, so just kind of re-release of the same thing. But for a completist like me, I thought it was cool to have. And that was all my editions of Blade Runner on tape. And I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and definitely leave a thumbs up or a comment if you liked it. And thanks for watching.